Hey, we're just moments away from the brand new Tao Daily Tarot reading for today. Here's a kind of a heads up as I usually give you, and the basic feeling here is blessed. Blessed. You go, I'm not feeling so much. Don't worry about it. Very likely you will in the next coming weeks. I'll have the details for you coming up in just a moment. Well, hello and welcome to this latest edition of the Tao Daily Tarot. Glad to have you on board, whether you're a first timer or you've been here before. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you're a first timer, this is kind of what separates the Tao Daily Tarot from the rest of the tarot readers. And there are some phenomenal tarot readers out there. First of all, I do archetypal readings. I take the images on the card. I try not to add or subtract anything. I also focus on energies. Alrighty, the energy of coming, the energy of going, the energy of pushing, the energy of pulling. You go, what are you talking about? What kind of energy? Stop and think of your life. How much is coming and going? How much is pushing and pulling? Stuff is happening like that all the time, even in COVID. Alrighty, you have a life, and it demands a lot of things from you. So we take a look at those energies, coming, going, pushing, pulling, and I make out of the archetypal readings an energetic weather report. At least that's what I call it anyway. You know which way the wind is blowing in your life. You apply the principles, you apply the energetic weather conditions, and then you guide your way through your life. You navigate successfully. I also do something called the hyper shuffle, and I try to get this in around 10 minutes, give or take a minute or two, because you have a busy life. Even in the middle of COVID, still a lot of demands on you, a lot of things that you have to get done. And so I try to work within that 10-minute time frame. So that's sort of a kind of a general idea here. If you're a first time here, please like, subscribe, and share. Very important as I'm trying to build this channel for YouTube. If you are coming back and you've been here before, remember, thumbs up, like every time that you come here, because YouTube looks at the numbers, and those are the numbers they look at. Like, subscribe, and share. So thank you in advance for doing that. Alrighty, I mentioned the hyper shuffle. How about if I show you what it's about? And there you go. There is the hyper shuffle. So let's get to it. First card is what I call the overall temperature card of the reading. It's an oracle card. And today, the overall theme is blessed. I want you to hear that, because I would imagine for a lot of people, they're not feeling blessed these days. Blessed. That is the overall temperature of today's Tao Daily Tarot reading. Take it, absorb it, incorporate it into your life. If you do not now feel blessed in the near future, I have a sneaking suspicion you will. All right, so let's move. We go here to the Eight of Swords. You know that swords are ideas, they're words, they're thoughts. And the Eight of Swords says you are trapped by your own words, your own thinking, your own prejudices, your own ideas are trapping you. And you see the gal there, yes, she's tied up and there are the eight swords around her, but she can get away anytime she wants. There's nothing stopping her from moving forward except her own thinking. You want to feel blessed? Maybe it's time to take a look at what you're thinking about and how you're thinking about it. We move here to another energy in the coming going department, and that is the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is passionate. Knight of Wands brings in positivity. The juju is back. Now, he doesn't stay long. It's just a quick little delivery and then off and running again. But the fact of the matter is that the Knight of Wands brings that positivity, that excitement, that enthusiasm. And that may be what you need to help change your thinking. We go to the other energetic side, the pushing and pulling. We have the King of Swords. Pretty interesting, King of Swords. Yes, yes. The King of Swords, an ethical leader, diplomatic, intellectual, analytical, but not very emotional. And of course, King of Swords, swords having to do with your thoughts again. And that sword cuts both ways. So maybe what you need to do for the remainder of this Mercury retrograde, we got about a week and then a 2-week shadow period thereafter, taking us in roughly to the middle of March. Maybe in that time period, we've had enough of a Mercury retrograde where you kind of have things sort of set up. You have sort of a rough game plan. But if there's negativity, if there's any kind of lack of enthusiasm, if you do not feel blessed, take the next week of Mercury retrograde, 2 weeks of the shadow period, turn it around. And when you do, you will arrive at the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is commitment. Four of Wands is just absolutely phenomenal. It's harmony. It's partnership. It's excitement. It's a stable foundation. Four of Wands. Stability and enthusiasm. Isn't that what you're looking for? After all, you are blessed, right? Four of Wands. So focus on that idea over the next 3 weeks as we get to the middle of March and the next new moon. Focus on the fact that you are blessed. Focus on the idea of stability. Take your thinking, your thoughts, and rearrange them so that you do feel blessed. From there, we move to one of the magnifier cards. Eight of Wands. Yes, yes. Message and movement. Information coming in. It could be from you, could be from somebody else, could be an opportunity coming into your life. But expect it over the next 3 weeks for sure. That you will have an opportunity to get more insight, more information. And that is going to help you to feel blessed. Eight of Wands. And this is important. We'll get to that in just a moment. Here is the other magnifier. I love this one, Nine of Cups. Yes, yes. The Nine of Cups, boy, it really is just kind of the dream come true sort of thing. Fulfillment, satisfaction. Getting what you want. Celebration. And you're going to love it. Cups, you're going to love it. But maybe you have to focus on loving you, your life a little bit more. That's so tough to do today, isn't it? But there you go, you have that. And of course, the vice versa card forward today. Again, we're dealing with the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands right next to one another. What does that tell you? There's information of some sort coming in, will be coming in, that will make a significant difference, that will give you a chance to be more positive. It's movement forward, it's positive movement forward. And at an accelerated speed. Something is coming in over the next 3 weeks between now and the new moon in the middle of March that will make all the difference in the world, that will allow you to feel blessed. Blessed. Focus on that idea. Feel blessed, whatever it takes. You know, it's kind of interesting, too, because in the pre-shuffle, I came across the Two of Swords and the Two of Wands. The Wands, of course, futuristic. The Swords, decision. You are at kind of a cutting point here. And I'm thinking within the next week, as we get out of the Mercury retrograde, and we have the 2-week shadow period, you may be making decisions over the next couple of months that will positively impact your life, make you feel blessed. Hey, that's today's Tao Daily Tarot reading. I hope you feel blessed. I will appreciate it if you like, share, and subscribe. I thank you in advance for that. And until we get together for the next daily reading, remember I do a brand new daily reading every day, 365 days a year. You can come back tomorrow. I'd love it if you did. I'd make room for you for sure. But until the next time that we have a chance to get together, blessings.